Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just gone down to Bitcoin, big old CoinsKid crew. So right now, if you do go ahead and follow me on Twitter, the link is in each and every single video description, because over the Christmas period and up to New Year, I have been posting lots of content on there and ideas and setups and things like that. And some of those trades have been absolutely fruitful so far, long or short. It is what it is. You know, you ride the waves, you trade the ranges, and this is what I try and teach on the channel as well. I always give a macro view, but I do like to look at the charts and try and find trade setups. Okay, I do think Bitcoin is running towards a key level of resistance. I have posted this on Twitter, especially towards the golden ratio, and there is equally technical breakout targets that Bitcoin is forming right now that I'm going to show you in the charts. Okay, so we have busted above the 18k mark, which is a nice psychological level. I do think, you know, people are FOMO into this level here. I do think you'll come back lower than this, because this is how it all works. You know, you come up, you come down, you come up, you come down, and this is the structure I'm looking for to confirm the bottom. There is a possibility the bottom is in, but equally, as you're fully aware, there's a possibility that the bottom isn't in. I know some people are saying that the bottom is in 100%, but I can't confirm it yet. You know, I try to find confirmations in the charts, and it's the same with the bottom we put in June as well. I was just waiting for that confirmation. People, they say that I was calling the bottom, but I wasn't. When I call the bottom, it's through confirmation in the charts. Okay, it was a possible bottom, but it wasn't confirmed. I'm looking for the confirmation. I think one of the main ways that Bitcoin can confirm it is by closing above the 55-week EMA on the weekly time frame. Okay, so we've got to keep an eye on that, because I think as soon as it does it, it doesn't matter wherever it comes back to. It can come back as low as it likes, have a 78% retracement back down to low, whatever. But I think your confirmation will be in at that point, because historical data shows us that. Okay, so anyway, enough spiel. Let's dive into the charts and see what we can see. Okay. One thing I'm keeping an eye on is the DXY. You can see the DXY is breaking down towards this target here, this orange line, okay, around about 101. I think that if this starts to come down here, I think you'll get a big boy bounce from there. The stock's in the perfect position for a big boy bounce. The RSI is coming down for a big boy bounce. And with a big boy bounce, I don't think this will come up and make a new all-time high. I think we've got an ABC correction in here, potentially, because look, you've got this massive trend, you're breaking down, you're losing the EMAs, and like I said to you, when you start to fall through the EMAs after a big parabolic rise like this, you do tend to break down, coming back towards key level support. So on the yearly time frame for the DXY, I think that this is drawing back down to the yearly 20 EMA, and I think we're going to see a big red candle here by the end of the year, and this drawdown, as slow as it likes, ABC correction back down to this yellow line this year, will be fruitful for crypto. So we're going to see some upside in risk on assets. That's all I'm trying to say to you. Okay, we take a look at the monthly. Again, you're coming back down. Look where the 20 is currently sitting on that orange line. You've got the 55. So I think that this is coming down in a big ABC correction, eventually coming down, where you will see the big red candle on the yearly time frame. Okay, I think that this is coming down something like this, ABC, like this. Okay, just a normal ABC correction after this big parabolic run up like that. Okay, which is normal. So again, you know, on the monthly time frame and on the yearly time frame, I expect the stock to come down a little bit, this to come down a little bit, you know, just regulate itself before going again. It's just a little bit of confluence that I'm looking at. Okay, it is until it isn't. So let's dive into the Bitcoin chart right now. So looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame now, I think what we've got is a perfect little W double bottom pattern here. We've got this beautiful W double bottom pattern, an ascending triangle with a technical breakout target. We've closed above this. Look at that. So boom, we're starting to push up towards the weekly 20 EMA. I think that's the technical target right now, the weekly 20 EMA, because look, we've got this level here. That's your technical target all the way down to the trend line. You're breaking out right now, and you can clearly see that the technical target is towards the weekly 20 EMA, which is currently, let's take a look at this, currently around about $18,985. Where I do think you will find a really strong level of resistance, and I do think it'll be a good place to swing and equally open a short. Okay, now you can do all this on Prime XBT or Bybit. It's entirely up to you. The links are in each and every single video description, but for me, I will ladder up some shorts on that level just there on the weekly 20 EMA, because I think it's a very strong level of resistance in which you'll come back, potentially looking for the support on this neckline. Now this particular pullback will be really important, because this is going to give the game away, because like I said to you, you know, bottoms are formed from coming up, coming down, coming up, coming down, holding structure and holding support. So if Bitcoin runs into the weekly 20, starts to turn out into resistance and starts to come back, I would be looking to enter Bitcoin again, or you know, close my short at that point and open some longs on 17,184 with a really tight stop loss. Now if Bitcoin does this, runs into the weekly 20, which I think is the current technical target of a W double bottom pattern here, run into the weekly 20, if it does that and starts to come back and holds this as support, that's really bullish to go again. Okay, but if it starts to turn this into resistance, this could simply be an impulsive move to the downside, some kind of ABC correction and then another impulsive move to the downside. Okay, and this is why you always apply stops. This is why you always, don't be a degen, always be sensible in your trades. Okay, so we could have a beautiful little short opportunity and a beautiful little long opportunity with really tight stop losses, and this is basically riding the waves, isn't it? Now there is another pattern that's emerging here on the daily time frame. So at the minute I think the technical target is the weekly 20 EMA around about $18,985. I think that's where you will find a really strong level of resistance for Bitcoin. And like I said to you here, when we was coming up here, we got this retracement and we've got this beautiful little rounded bottom just there, and this was beginning to carve out a beautiful Adam and Eve bottom if it had broke through the weekly 20. Now as this was approached its weekly 20, we got the big FTX scandal, which seen the big breakdown and potential capitulation of this massive C wave. Okay, so what we're looking for is the follow through right now to come up, break this white line, get through and close above that red line in time. I think if we start to close above that weekly 55 EMA, there's no question that the bottom's in here for Bitcoin, and we're looking at a brand new impulsive move, which I'll give you all the technical targets for, okay, for Bitcoin. So on a daily time frame, I think that what we have got is an Adam and Eve bottom as well, which is potentially carving out right now. So if you take a look at this, is your Adam like that, and that's your Eve. Okay, so you are running into a bit of resistance just there, potentially coming back like this before you go in again, okay, and get into the weekly 20. So that's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Remember, you can trade all this. You can go long, you can go short on Bybit or PrimeXBT. It's entirely up to you. Both have got amazing sign-up bonuses, but Bitcoin really is taking off here, isn't it? It's got this kind of parabolic move that's happening right now. This is a very strong level of resistance. It might not be a bad idea to open a bit of a short here, to be honest with you, because this is a very strong level of resistance on this Adam and Eve bottom. So if we do go short here with really tight stop loss, I would anticipate coming back to a key level support before we go again and get to the technical target, which is the weekly 20 EMA. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.